everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today, I know that this is almost 2 weeks old as of this recording. It will be 2 weeks old as I release this. I understand that. And I also know that Nerdout just dropped the song for Helldivers 2. That will be releasing tomorrow. Today, we're focusing on the Fallout song, Steppin' Out of the Vault, because Stippendium just released their remix for their Vault 76 song from Fallout 76. And since these are thematically similar, I'm going to listen to this one first and then get to the Helldivers one. I've been very busy the last 2 weeks. That's why I missed it originally. But we're doing it now. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing it. We'll be talking about it. Without further ado, let's get started. Wait, do they have a Discord now? Yes, they do. Okay. I didn't realize that they had a Discord. I'm going to have to join that. If anything, just to lurk and have the emojis. Note, I have not finished the series. I've only gotten halfway through. I'm only on episode 4. Or excuse me, I'm on episode 5. I finished episode 4. So there probably is going to be some visual spoilers for me in this, without context. And I'm okay with that, but just keep in mind, if you haven't seen the series, this is spoiler territory.
Living underground all my life, it seems silly. Being in a vault ain't enough, I mean really. I'm breaking out, I'm bringing a team with me. First thing I'm doing, I'm stealing a T60. Taking money over, see you get the keys, please. We are taking no radiation, but it's the bee's knees. Sun shining on my face, never felt that before. I am so glad that we broke through the door. Get ready for us, cause we're coming out. The wastelands are a must, gotta run around. I see you waving a piece, better put it down. Oh, you're shooting anyway. Okie dokie, you done it now.
First of all, I love Lucy, and that seems like I just violated a copyright there. But I love her and her continuous, like, trying to be upbeat, okie dokie sort of like mentality. She is a very interesting breath of fresh air in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that normally does tear its inhabitants down into itty-bitty pieces. So Lucy is fantastic. Maximus has proven to be one of my favorite characters, if only because of the fact that I like raging against all the assholery that he's doing. Like, he's acting just like the mentor that he had before. I forget, Titus, I think was his name. Like, and I get why, because everybody knows what Titus is like, and so him acting like Titus helps him blend in, at least in the first 4 episodes. But that doesn't change the fact that, like, I would still want to punch him in the face, and for whatever reason, that makes him, like, one of my favorite characters. The Ghoul, I don't know how I feel about him, at least as of episode 4, because as of episode 4, he's tried to sell Lucy for her organs. So, like, and then Lucy showed him mercy. So, I don't know what happens afterwards, and don't spoil it for me, because I do plan on finishing it, like, this week. But as of episode 4, that's where I'm standing with these 3 characters. This song is a lot more peppy and hip-hoppy and upbeat than I was expecting. Honestly, this feels like a song that was taken out of, like, one of Lucy's freaking jukebox ballads. If they actually had, like, hip hop in Fallout. That's what it reminds me of, because it is very much a very, like, I'm not gonna say happy, but definitely go-getter style tone in this song, which took me by surprise, because I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting Ben to be singing on this, and I was expecting it to be far more, like, almost depressing, like, demoralizing. But if anything, this is more of a morale booster with Nemraps on here. So, like, I'm pleasantly surprised by the direction that this has taken.
Sundown, and we don't care, we here and we having fun now. Yeah, we mama and your cousin too. Yeah, we about to roll back the door. Coming up now, we stepping out the vault. Wanna stop us, but we do it anyway. Now we got guns, better get out of the way. Pip boy, pippin', gotta get some bread away. Cross my family, you won't see the light of day. Trust nobody, this is killer be killed. It's our party and we do what we will. Forget about goals and we don't care about steal. Here's the deal, we will take, we will steal, we will raid, this is real. Stepping out the bar on the run now.
I love the way that Nem is doing this. Like, I love how he's obviously mixing the overall tone of Fallout into the rap. Like, no one can deny that Fallout is, like I said before, one of those demoralizing stories. It's one of those instances where, like, the story itself is probably going to kick you in the teeth, kick you in the nads, and keep kicking you until you have given up on all hope that it's going to stop. That's what Fallout reminds me of. That's the vibe that Fallout always gives me. And I'm liking the fact that he's mixing a little bit of that in there, but with the way that he's rapping and the way that the beat goes, it feels more optimistic than it does pessimistic. It's a very interesting vibe, honestly, that I can't help but get behind, because this is a song that just feels like it both does and does not know exactly what direction it's supposed to go based on the context of what it's singing about. It's essentially like the best way I can put this.
We will steal, we will raid, this is real. Stepping out the bar on the run now. You don't want no trouble, but you gun down. We got a party from sun up into the sun now. And we don't care, we earn, we having fun now. Yeah, we fall out of Philly down the rodeo. Let me know if you feel me, come on, say yo. We got a party from sun up into the sun now. And we don't care, we earn, we having fun now.
You know what an interesting thing that I found out while I was watching this show? And some people probably aren't going to believe me when I say this, but this is 100% true as of, like, wait, did JT? Oh, Fallout 4. Okay. I was going to say, like, did they do one too? No, but that's for Fallout 4. Some people aren't probably going to believe me on this, but the producers of Fallout, the TV show, the power armor that you see, the T60, they created that without having any blueprints given to them by Bethesda. Basically, if I remember reading this correctly, they were in an interview and they hadn't shared with Bethesda exactly what direction they were going to take the show. And so because of that, Bethesda hadn't given them any official resources until they saw, like, a little bit of what was going on. And to create the T60 power armor, the creators of the show did what any cosplayer, would do. And they went into the game and basically just rotated around the model to get, like, the visual concept of the T60 power armor, so that way they could start constructing it themselves, so that they didn't need to have the blueprints. And then Bethesda, like, pitched in resources afterwards. Now, maybe they're making it all up, but I believe that interview came from IGN. And if that is true, that is one of the most, like, easily relatable cosplay stories that I think any cosplayer could potentially relate to. Anybody who has created any kind of, like, suit, whether it be from, like, Halo or Star Wars or Fallout or anything, and they've just done their research by, like, circling the models of inside the games and to get their blueprints down, like, they know how hard that can be. And so to think about the fact that they basically had to do that for the show before they got the go ahead to use the resources and, like, official blueprints for the files to create the actual suit, that just is funny to me. And I think is pretty inspiring, honestly, for any cosplayer out there. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. That was a fantastic rap. I really enjoyed that. It was a lot more upbeat and happy and go-gettery than I was expecting. And after, you know, after a day like I've had today, which was really bad, I appreciate that. But that's gonna be it for me. I am Mark Alpha 12. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.